What's up everybody? Cruel Legacy here. Today we're going to be watching Playtime Episode 4, Armor Locked. This is the final episode in Season 1 of Playtime. Of course, since this aired, I've announced that there is going to be a second season of Playtime. It's what I'm working on right now. But when I filmed this episode and released it, there was no real plans to make a second season. This really was going to be the end of the series. This episode features a fairly elaborate forge construction, this armor abilities training course that I put together. Lots of different stations, each station set up around a different armor ability. It's basically, the episode is set up like a series of vignettes. I just had all these ideas in my head, these funny ways for armor abilities to go wrong. And so I build little environments that were built around just those images or those little scenes that I had in my head, and then I put them all together. You see, every single environment is built to visually reflect their associated armor ability. Like this first station here, where they're picking up the evade armor ability, I've got all the objects set to have a purple coloring to them so that it matches the purple evade armor ability. And I do that throughout the entire training course. As you look around, each sort of corner of the training course is built to visually reflect the armor ability that they're designed around. This was one of the more complicated episodes to film, just because it features lots of dynamic body movement from both characters, and of course I'm controlling this all by myself, so this was definitely the trickiest episode to put together from start to finish. Well, this shot here, where the grenade sets off a chain reaction of explosions here, I actually had to set those on fire by picking up the controller that controlled Warren and firing a pistol at them to set them off, and then cutting that out so that you don't see the pistol go off. This shot here of Warren running across the little ramp here, I had to do about 30 takes of that shot before I could successfully run across without getting blown up. I built this trench just a little too hard to successfully get through. So that shot there was the most complicated for me to make. This right here is probably my favorite shot in the whole episode. I had to get into a Warthog as Warren and drive him in the Warthog over a grav lift, and then I bailed Warren out as the vehicle was in midair so that you wouldn't see him in the driver's seat of the Warthog when it finally smashes into Cobra. I'm really happy with how that one turned out.
It's a jetpack. Oh, cool. So go ahead and pick up the jetpack off the wall there and run through the teleporter on your left.
This here is one of my favorite environments that I built for the Playtime series. I'm really happy with just the look of this satellite dish protruding out of the hangar bay area here. Came out really well. There's a little bit of creative editing here too, where I cut back and forth a few times to make it look like Cobra's in the air a lot longer than he actually is. If you load up this map and jump across with a jetpack, it only actually takes about 3 seconds to get across the entire gap, but you can see every time I cut to a new angle I put him a little further away just to extend it, draw it out, give some suspense. This was another situation where I had the shield door set to spawn in on a certain timer, so I had to do a few takes of that in order to get Cobra into the air at the exact right moment, so the shield door spawns just as he reaches the hangar door. And so when I was trying to figure out how to end this series, I thought, well, you know, what's the most ridiculous thing I could do here? And I figured that after 4 episodes of watching Warren completely screw over Cobra and put him through one disastrous situation after another, the most unexpected thing you could possibly see would be Cobra to want to do it all again, you know, and it just kind of explains a little bit, you know, just how crazy the two of them are. One of them just loves putting the other one through hell, and Cobra loves it too. Well, that's it for Playtime Season 1. Thank you guys very much for watching. Season 2 is in the works now. I'll have more details coming soon, so just stay tuned to www.playtimeshow.com for more.